It is my honor to recognize an amazing couple and an incredible organization who are this year's winners of the B. Bruce Krier Spirit of St. Marcus Award. Past winners include B. Bruce Krier, Carl and Marva Schlieder, Lily Gust, Andy and Jan Fleckenstein, and Mike and Sandy O'Brien. Please join me in welcoming Jennifer Bartolotta of the Bartolotta Restaurant Group. Jennifer, I don't need to tell you what an enormous hole Joe left in the hearts and minds of thousands of Milwaukeeans and in the corporate spirit of St. Marcus when he left us earlier this year. I do need to tell you, as the leader of St. Marcus and as an invested member of this community, how deeply grateful we are to Joe, to you, and to the entire Bartolotta Restaurant Group, many of whom are lined up at the back, volunteering here tonight. We're thankful for Joe's brother, Paul, and the entire team. You have been tremendous cheerleaders and supporters of our school, including providing exceptional meals at our galas for the past 9 years. Beyond St. Marcus, you, Jennifer, Joe, and the Bartolotta team have been advocates for change in so many ways throughout our city. For your courage, your generosity of spirit, your belief that mountains can and must be moved, we honor you, we honor Joe, and we honor the Bartolotta Restaurant Group with the Spirit of St. Marcus Award.
The stage. Good evening, everybody. Okay, come on, really? It's like the hardest job ever to be up here tonight by myself, so let's try it again. Good evening, everybody. There we go. Hi, St. Marcus. So while I'm the lucky one, standing humbly before you, accepting this high honor and recognition, I am the least deserving. This award belongs entirely to Joe, the thousands of employees today and over the years who have made our giving possible, and the hundreds of employees, friends, and family members who have given generously of their time to serve you over the past 10 years. Tonight in your presence, Christine mentioned, but we have our Chief Operating Officer, Keith Trafton. We have Kelly Rucker, who was original to this 9 years ago, Cindy McLeod, Tricia Smith, and Cooper, I'm never gonna get your last name. You're Cooper to me. Megan Cooper, I know, I like Cooper. She got married selfishly, but anyway. Cooper, thank you. They've been here since the beginning. As I attempted to distill down what St. Marcus meant to Joe and what means to all of us at the company today, I kept circling back to this concept of hope. According to Webster's, to cherish a desire with anticipation, to want something to happen or to be true. There's this kind of hoping. I hope I win the lottery. I hope the Bears, me rooting for the Bears, go figure. Defense, I know, wait. Scores 22 points, so I remain undefeated in fantasy. By the way, they didn't and I didn't. I hope the Bucks win. I hope I lose 10 pounds. I hope it doesn't snow. I hope it does snow. This collection of hopes are hopes that many of us, myself included, meaninglessly toss around like a beach ball at a rock concert. Then there's this kind of hoping. I hope I find somewhere to sleep tonight. I hope I don't go to bed hungry again tonight. I hope I don't witness violence tonight. I hope my sister doesn't die from that gunshot wound today. I hope my mom isn't the victim of violence again tonight. And worst, I hope we don't get evicted today. This collection of hopes are hopes that have to do with the life, death, and survival of our youth. And these hopes were all statements either shared with me or that I overheard during the past 4 years while volunteering with juniors and seniors at 4 MPS high schools. In 2015, Dr. Driver estimated that MPS had somewhere between 75 and 85% of their student population suffering from undiagnosed and untreated PTSD. According to the Annie E. Casey Foundation's annual report on the well-being of children, which examines the nation's 50 largest cities, Milwaukee is the only city to land in the bottom 5 in such key categories as the percentage of youth in single-parent homes, children living in poverty, and as you just heard Henry say, children from low-income families. A 2014 Berkeley study on the upward mobility in the United States' 50 largest cities concluded that Milwaukee had lower rates of mobility than any developed country, not county, not city, country, for which the data was currently available at the time. Hope is being able to see that there is light despite all of the darkness. Desmond Tutu. We have gathered here tonight to celebrate a beacon of hope right here in Milwaukee, in the midst of all this dark statistical reality of ours. 10 years ago, in St. Marcus, Joe and I found precisely this beacon of light. We must accept finite disappointment, but never lose infinite hope. In addition to the obvious, St. Marcus offers love, guidance, positive mentoring, and the ever-elusive social capital that J.D. Vance explores in the Hillbilly Elegy to our traumatized youth. They believe in the power and possibility of relationships. They leverage these relationships and the interests of their kids to explore the roots of the trauma and the pain, and it's from this place that healing, rebuilding, and growth begin to occur. It has been one of our greatest pleasures, privileges, and honors to support the staff and students of St. Marcus. Please, you'll have an opportunity to support the school later, and I know that many of you already have. But if you ever question whether or not your investment is worthwhile, I am here to tell you, after 9 years of having been here, every single penny is worth it. Thank you.